16.84 seconds to get silence in the room. I think we can do a lot better than that. Here's the date today. What is the date today?
May 13th.
May 13th. Total time was, can you verify that? 16.84 seconds. 16.84 seconds. And what's your name? Well, can you just initial this to me? Verify that on May 13th it took us 16.84 seconds. Just write your signature there. Okay, that's great. So my system is a little bit different than Leslie's, and you can develop your own system. This is what I want. In order to get attention, make a little game of it, competition. So I'm going to try it again because it took you a long time to be quiet. And that's kind of, we can do better. So I would just like you to start making noise and talk to each other. Okay. Yeah, right now, go ahead. And I'm going to, yeah, just keep talking. And then I'm going to count down. That's right, talk to each other. Go ahead. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bell rings. Okay, that was good. That was 1.84 seconds. Total time 1.84 seconds. That's an incredible improvement. What's your name? Helen, can you sign that for me? It's May 13th. You just did 1.84 seconds. I'll get it notarized later today. Now, this kind of, if I had a class, I would do this for all art arrangements and put it on the wall so it's a public document. Students can see, next time we will do this arrangement faster. We will become quiet faster. Then there's always competition. They're helping you by movement, but they're having fun with it. So now, I'm going to lead you in an activity called Activate Games for Learning American English. I took this picture last month when I was in Lviv. Just a typical school. That's not Lviv, I'm sorry, that's Rivne. I'm sorry, that's Johannesburg. How many of you are familiar with Activate Games? Raise your hand. I know Anna is, because I played with her before. No one else?
I am.
Oh, and Leslie Opp-Bekmen's familiar with everything. Great. So what I'm going to do now is have you play games. Because games are an important part of any camp setting. And later, Leslie will do a section on games too. But I'd like to introduce you to these games in particular and see how flexible they are and how much fun they are. So we're going to play board games. Yeah. And to play a board game is like chess or checkers. You put this on a table. And you need, to do that, you're going to have a clear table, not a big mess. Okay. But before we play, I want to do a little bit of arranging. I'm going to ask you to very neatly and orderly stand up and all go to the edges of the room and try to stand with your back to the wall or somewhere in a line. All of you around the room. But be careful. Do it carefully. Yeah, that's fine there. That's fine there. That's fine. Carefully. Don't hurt yourself or anyone. This This is perfect for me because I love to be the center of attention. Okay, so now, please step forward if you were born in January, the month of January. 1, 2, 3, 4. You were born in January? No. 5, 6. Perfect. This is the January table. You're going to sit here. That's right. We're going to move you again and again today. Just so that you are warned. So that's the January table. This is where. Who was born in the month of April? Please step forward. Okay, I see 1, 2. April. 3. Okay, April, please sit down at this table. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Who was born in February? Okay, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beautiful. This is the February table over here.
Here?
Yeah, that corner table. Wait, but I think this, I didn't see you. 1, 2. Okay. Go to the February table if you were born there. How many people are at that table?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5. Here.
Yeah, and there.
Take a 6. No, 6.
Oh, okay. Okay. Can I ask you to sit here then? Yeah. And where are you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. All right. Who was born in March? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Please sit here. And discuss with your neighbors if you happen to be born on the same day. 2 people were definitely born on the same day in this room. Absolutely. So how many are there? Oh, okay. Can I ask you to join this group over here? So now we have 6. Grab a chair. If you were born in December, who was born in December? Show me your hands. 1, 2, 3. Okay, December, come here. Who was born in October? 1, 2. Perfect. Come join December. Who was born in November? Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you guys can come here. Who was born in June? Yeah, November's here. Who was born in June?
Born on the 23rd of November.
November? Is it November?
How many Novembers are there?
9.
Can you sit over here, sir? Okay, was there anybody here who was not born at all? No, okay. All right, perfect. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, Anna, can you come over here, please? Thank you. All right, and he was born in October. We did October.
July.
Okay. Are you October? Come on over here. He was born in August. Wow. Okay. Come over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Yeah, that's fine. Here. Can you? No. August is here. Yeah, you can go there. 1, 2, 3. Actually, you can go there. Even if you're August. And I don't want any more than 6 to the table. Okay, and May. And May. 1, only 1, 2. Okay, May, come here. 3, perfect. And what else do we have? June? July. And September. Come over here.
1 September.
Let's see. We have too many people here. Can you? Let's see. Yeah. I'll get you a chair. Don't worry, I'll find you one. Get you one. Here. I got it. These are better, actually. I wish we had used these in the very beginning. All right. To play board games, we need 4 tools. 1 is players.
Oh, we have them.
2 is the board game. What are the other 2 tools we need?
Dice.
Dice.
Awards.
Yeah, prizes.
Coins, huh?
Task.
Huh?
Task.
A task?
No, you
Okay, playing is the task. We also need fischki, right? Something like this. Now, campers can find their own. You can use coins, paper clips, rubber bands, pieces, small stones, pieces of paper, small children sometimes even. Now, please number the players at your table. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Or if you have more. Each player should have a number.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes.
All right. Player 2 in every group, stand up, please.
Player 2.
Great. Thank you. Player 2, sit down. Player 4, stand up, please. Excellent. Player 4, sit down. Player 3, do not do anything. Player 5, raise both hands. Is there no player 5? Okay. Please lower your hands. Player 6. Clap your hands one time. Player 6, stand up. Okay, everyone knows the players. Please sit. No player 6 over there?
No.
They're apart.
Correct answer. Ukraine's always been good at math. Okay, now the next instruction. Before we begin playing our games, you're going to need tools. All right? The games are very simple, and I'm going to take you through one right now. The instruction. See how quickly we're going? Board games. So the instructions are really simple. You just print a board game, which I've done for you. Gather players, which we've done. Get a die, which we're going to do. Find game pieces like this. We're going to put the pieces on start. Each game has start. Then we're going to take turns, roll the die, and move. So, what's your name?
My name is Dasha.
Okay, hi Dasha, my name's Kevin. Nice to meet you. So if Kevin is first, I roll the die, and I get a 1. Let's look at this game here. So it's called Name Your Favorite. I don't know how to play, but I'm just going to guess. So I start here, 1, season. My favorite season is autumn, or fall, because the air is kind of cool, and there's so many colors, and it's just, that's why I really love autumn. Oh, you can get lots of watermelon. Okay, now let's say player number 2 is Dasha. Can you roll the dice, Dasha? 3. So 1, 2, 3. Cold drink. Yeah.
My favorite cold drink is
All right, let it be so. And why? Why is very important?
why? Because it's very healthy for our health and it's tasty.
Okay, great. And we keep going around the table until you reach the end of the game. Actually, I'm only going to give you 5 minutes to play your board game. After 5 minutes, I'm going to do the countdown and time you to see how quickly you can be quiet. All right? So when you hear the bell, that's when you have to be quiet. If, on the other hand, you hear this sound, it means we have a laugh break. We just start laughing. Okay? If you hear this sound, there's probably a duck outside. Are we ready to play board games?
Yeah.
How much time do you have to play the first game? 5 minutes. All right. Now, one other warning is all the games are different, and I'm not going to give you the instructions. But that's okay. You're campers. You can think and do it for yourselves. All right. Now, very important. You need the tools. I'm going to call one player from each team to come up here and take a die. Okay? I'm going to ask another player from each team to come up and get one fishki, or fishka, one token for every person in your group. So if you have 6 people in your group, you need 6. Okay? And those are going to be right here. At this table. So, I would like all player 5s, a player 5 from each group to come and get the fishki, the tokens. Player 2 from each group will come and get a die and return to your table, and a board game. So you're going to take a die and a game. Does anyone need help? Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3.21 seconds. Excellent. Sasha, can you just 3.21, just your initials there. Thank you. Great job, everyone. Now you're going to have a chance to play a new game. We're going to rotate in the simplest way. That means we're going to rotate the board game alone, nothing else. We're going to rotate in this direction. This table there. That table to there. That table this way. I'll take this. No, you're going this way. You have 5 minutes to play your next game. This is the one you just had, right? All right, you have your game. You have 5 minutes. And begin.
Which one is the
My mother is a teacher program. She is 52. She is
They can
We can change the
Two minutes remaining in this game. 2 Silly action?
We are all teachers. We don't do silly action. Oh, this is silly. Thank you.
There's so many thousands of silly actions.
See what happens with the teachers all the time? They're all just founders. Thank you.
Okay, so let's see the silly action.
Let's go to this lady. Yes, you just had some problems.
Here, I'll close my eyes. That was good. That was nice and silly.
Do you like this one?
Uh-oh, 1 minute remaining.
Can you grab our
It is boring.
one round? Do you want to
We haven't finished that yet. That's why we didn't show them. No, okay.
9, 8, 7, 6, 3, 2, 1.
Девочки, что вы там активно, давайте.
Okay, 8.9 seconds. That's respectable. Rotate, please. Rotate your boards. You know which direction, right? 8.9. I'm writing it down. You have 5 minutes to play the next game. Where's your...
Лёка сейчас столує у електриці.
You rotate to this way. Rotate the same direction. You go here, right? Okay, you have 5 minutes. When we can designate others to do the tasks for us. So let's do a little debrief, talk about Activate board games. First question, did you have fun? Yes. Were you bored, anyone? No. Be honest.
No.
Not totally bored, just a little, okay. Good. How long? You played for 5 minutes. Three games?
Yeah.
Only 3 games. You played 4 times, 4 different games. That's good. How long should students or campers play board games?
Maybe 10 minutes. Each game 10 minutes.
Each game 10 minutes, 5, 7 minutes? There's no real answer to this question. You have a lot of time in a camp, right? If students, or if campers are engaged, I just let them play on and on. As soon as one group starts getting bored, then we can move on. That's a good general rule to move on. And you can always cheat and manipulate the time. I've had campers play these games for an hour before without stopping. I mean, they play different games. Normally, we have 10 different games here. You could all play all different games. What about controlling campers' grammar? What? These are games. Let them play. Don't teach. I think in the camp, we have to remember we don't need to be teachers. Don't teach. Engage students. They're learning. Besides, if you love grammar, it's all there. The structure's there. I mean, look at this. What you might find. Ideally, a student can say, in the USA, you might find the Statue of Liberty. You might find Donald Trump. You might find Superman. It's repetition of a structure. We just don't have to tell them that. Teach them. Oh, look at that. Do I ever mention what this verb aspect is called? No, because I don't care. But there's a high level of repetition that is going to help students or campers learn. What does Activate looks like when students play in groups? It works everywhere. That's Indonesia. That's Africa, obviously, somewhere. That is actually Kyrgyzstan. That's Indonesia. Again, they're playing on the floor. That's Mali or Senegal. Look at how much fun they're having. And you can even, is it possible to play board games with 50 campers, 50 learners. It's impossible, actually. Except for we just did it with 55 people. It was really easy. And I've done it with 100 before. Because how many materials are we actually using? I used 9 pieces of paper with you. That's all. And then I had you rotate. Rotation is a key idea in being resourceful with our materials. Let's look at these board games a little bit. You don't have the board games. They're mine. But they're really easy to get. First of all, you can download them from the American English website. And if you download it and print it in color, it looks like that. Right? If you download it and print it in black and white, it looks like that, which I've also done. If you download it and then run it through a laminator, it looks like this and it lasts you forever. If you just want to put it in one of these sleeves, it looks like that and it lasts forever. If you want to make your own board game, you just type it on your computer like I did with this, and use the template and put in your own content. Or you make one really fast like I did. I didn't give it to you, but it's not beautiful, but it works just as well. It took me 5 minutes. I timed. I wanted to make a board game in under 5 minutes. Or if you want the really beautiful version, like this, unfortunately, this package, Activate Games for Learning American English, is really expensive, so probably won't be able to buy them here. Fortunately, the United States government bought them for you, so each of you will get one of these.
How much is it?
$20 each. Yeah. Unless we print them locally from Ukraine, which we do, then we pay $8. But that's really beside the point.
Can they reproduce these and copy them if they want to?
Yeah, because this is a publication, that's an excellent question, thank you, Leslie. Because this is a State Department, U.S. government publication, it's absolutely free to copy these, right, on copy machines. And you'll also notice in these beautiful games, I'll show you what they look like here. Yeah. So you can see the games that you played. But the real treasure is when you turn them over. Students will then, in groups, create their own board games. So you'll have twice as many board games. In addition to that, let's see if there's anything else in this. Oh, it's a suite of games. That means it's a set of 4 different games that can be used again and again for hundreds of hours. Let me show you online. You recognize anyone in that picture? Not that guy. See, if you play Activate board games, you can also become famous and make it into our PowerPoints. I don't know how many people you have at camps, but do the math, it's easy. 80 students, 5 per group. 18 board games, 18 dice. And you can put the burden of finding game pieces or fischki on the students themselves. They can easily find a piece of paper, a hairpin. I've seen them use cell phones. Activate is adaptable. It can be used at all levels, from almost very beginning, lower intermediate, to the most advanced. You're advanced English speakers, right? And you played these games. Let's name your favorite. that we looked at before. Low level, favorite season. Student answers, summer. Not my favorite season is, just summer. That's fine. Higher level. I like autumn because the colors are so vivid and the air kind of has a smoothness to it. Activate is also recyclable and reusable. You don't just play these board games once and then throw them away. You can make your own. Let's say the first time it's name your favorite. 3 weeks later, you go back with your campers or your students, and you say, oh, we're going to play again. Name your 3 favorites. Or you put a Post-it. I'm just going to borrow your Post-it from that. What's your name?
Helen.
Thanks, Helen. My name's Helen. And you can just put some new content on the game right there, like your favorite Ukrainian dish. And the next time you go back, a few weeks later, maybe we just change it to name your least favorites. And I'm sure you can think of some other variations to play with this and the other games. Now, you're going to get the beautiful Activate set. What if your colleagues want it? Well, it's free to download everything. And also there's a manual that tells you how to use everything. It's all at americanenglish.state.gov. What, Kevin? That's americanenglish.state.gov. There's 3 3 sets of games, which we are not going to play today. But this is some of the very original board games that came about in 2009. I was actually working with Leslie at this time in Jordan, and we had lots of empty pizza boxes. And so we thought, we can't throw those away. So I made people give me all the used pizza boxes, and we created board games. What does it look like when Ukrainian young people play board games? It looks like this. Well, you're just going to have to take my word. Oh, wait a second. I know what I can do. Let's go online rather than then, does the sound work? Oh, it does. Run. I had to make the pictures smaller because they didn't want to be identified.
Let's activate. La 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 la. La 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 la.
So we had 1,800 people play those games on one day in Ukraine. Next November, we're going to have a week where people play and send us 1 or 2 photos. We hope to get 5,000 people playing. So, games are an essential part of any camp, and especially games that are flexible. And I hope you noticed that there wasn't any teaching really going on in those photographs, just play. It's really great to put the learner or the camper in the center of activities. And that's one thing I wanted to demonstrate in the Activate set. And plus I wanted to give you training since you're all getting a copy. Okay? All right, so I'm going to return you to Leslie in just a moment. Yeah. And we will give you your set of games tomorrow if you pass the course. So thank you for playing with me. No, I think I'm just going to think outside the box.
Is it okay to shut your computer down?
Yeah. Get it out of your way.